detail. And when we so closely look at that, you know why?
Why so much detail?
Why not so much detail?
Why not so much detail? In these ones, I think because you will be far away.
Yeah.
You're down here, so you will not really see the details.
Yes.
But then on the main roof, you have a lot of detail.
Yeah, small, large detail, but it's still, you can find the head is bigger than the body.
Oh, the ratio. So they make the head bigger so that when you're down below, looking up, you can still see the head.
Yeah, and you see it's almost this.
They're all leaning out. Oh, I noticed, yes. They're all at 60-degree angles.
Yes.
So when you're looking from below, you're looking up, you see them as being straight.
Yes.
Oh, that's fascinating.
Yeah.
Yes, they do. They all look as if they're going to fall. And again, I think their hands are much bigger as well.
Yes.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And what's the meaning of 7? Why 7?
This is a temple more height.
Okay. Oh, and I see we have more storyboards.
Yes.
With Koji pottery?
Yeah.
Yes, they are Koji pottery again.
Yes. Because this is the main hole.
This is the main hole, and then these are the two side holes.
Yes.
So this side hole is for the sun god in the east, and here on the west side is the moon god.
Yes.
So I think the sun god is male, and the moon god is female. So combination of male and female, yin and yang.
Yes.
Okay, and bring everything together.
这是酒瓶，就是酒瓶啊。
香炉吧？
他说小的是那个是主，他是顶，那个是顶顶那个是他的顶诶。
不是庙里面的香炉吗？
不是啦，
古代那个哪是香炉？
那
个问鼎中国的。
Yeah, I saw it now.
For incense,
Yes, no. Speak the Chinese or Taiwanese?
我不知道。
因为你不能唔知影讲，这到底是正确的产地在哪里，所以称为叫做交趾陶，这个是个美丽的错误啊！但是因为用了那么多年，人讲高技啊，你嘛对人讲高技，所以讲你把时间倒回，这样退回清朝时代，啊，咱拢变清，咱今嘛来讲退回清朝时代，你甲一个师傅讲，我要拜托你甲做几个高枝烧。伊听无呢？啊，你讲南汤伊可能听有，南汤。啊，你讲要甲你买几仙啊高枝烧，伊也我够烂的，你咧甲我讲啥呢？伊听无呢？啊，什么交趾陶、交趾烧，什么咧石湾陶啥，伊拢听无。伊就敢若讲烧红啊，红啊，个烧迄个南汤，伊听有啊。对，所以你看这个名词哈，是咱这个时代讲误用啊，误得正，现在变成你讲讲交趾陶人听，你讲讲南汤，大部分拢听无啊。
Steps and this is the first steps and so you will show me how to make it?
Yes.
Really?
There are 8 steps, 8 stages to making Koji pottery. Okay?
Sure.
And I'll show you, no problem. Here's the first stage, and a very important stage, which is to make the clay. And this is the molding clay. And the clay is made of 3 different types of clay. One from China, one from Japan or Korea, and the third one, a local one from here in Taiwan. So they are mixed according to a certain ratio. Once the clay is made, then the potter has to go to the second stage. And the second stage is done over here, maybe. And the second stage is thinking about what scene the potter wants to depict or what figurines he wants to make. So one of the very strong points of Koji pottery is that it shows many stories or myths or legends from Chinese history. And the potter will want to portray a whole scene, maybe with trees and mountains, and then the most important thing, of course, are the figurines. And he will want to show expressions and their emotions, and this is a key factor with Koji pottery. So the potter will think about what he wants to do, will think about what scene he wants to show, and will think about the emotions and feelings that he will have to display in each of the figurines. And you might have a whole panel display, and within this you might have up to 10 different figurines, but they are all interrelated, and all of the emotions and feelings have to tie in and connect very closely together. So once he has decided what he wants to do, we go to the third stage. The third stage over here. And the third stage is the molding. And all of Koji pottery is made by hand. So the potter will take his clay and then he will start molding and making the figurines. And another key feature of Koji pottery is that there is a lot of detail. For example, hands and fingers, maybe even fingernails will be shown. And to get all of this detail, he will use various tools like this. For example, he might use this one to put in the hair, maybe the beards, and stuff like this. And again, Koji pottery is very well known for its fine detail. And he will have a lot of tools. So the toolbox is quite important. And these are examples of all the different molding tools. This one, for example, is used to put in the hair or maybe on the beards, so you can see very, very fine grooves here. Okay. So then, once the potter has molded his figurines, we move to the fourth stage. The fourth stage is natural drying. Drying in natural air. So let's go this way and I can show you that. Okay, come, follow me out here. Here we have the fourth stage, the natural drying, and the figurines are placed here in the natural air for between 10 and 15 days. After that, we go to the fifth stage, and the fifth stage is to put on black glaze. Many glazes are used to add the very vibrant colors to the figurines. And when we get to the kiln stage, we have to control the temperature very, very carefully. But black glaze has a much higher temperature tolerance than the other glazes. So the fifth stage, at this point, before we do the first kiln, is to put on the black glaze. And for Chinese, black is important because we have black hair, beards, eyebrows, and this will be put on. So once the black glaze has been put on, we then go to the first firing in the kiln. So these are the kilns over here. Koji pottery is fired at between 1050 degrees and 1100 degrees, which is relatively low for ceramics. Most ceramics are usually at a higher temperature. But the figurines then are placed in for between 10 to 16 hours. Okay? And once the first firing has been done and they have cooled down, they're taken out, and then we move to the sixth stage, a very important stage, which is where we put on the glazes or the colors. And this again is a very distinctive characteristic of Koji pottery. So come, let's go this way and we'll see the glazes. So here we have an example of some of the glazes, and these glazes are lead-based metal oxides. And the lead, when we do the final firing, the lead will melt, become part of the clay, and form porcelain. So characteristic of Koji pottery is that the colors are very bright, vibrant, and very alive. And these are examples. The basic colors are red, blue, green, and yellow. And over here on the wall, you can see a complete range of the colors. So, although we might have basic blue, we will also have many different shades of blue. And this can add a lot to the finished pottery, the different shades of yellow and greens and reds. Okay. Once the glazes have been put on, we get to the final stage. And the final stage is to do the second firing. And the second firing is at a lower temperature, only between 600 and 700 degrees. This is hot enough to melt the lead in the paints, in the glaze, and to form porcelain. So the second firing, again, will last between 10 to 15 hours. And then we have the finished products. So, do you understand Koji pottery now?
Yes,
Okay.
very clear.
Are you looking forward to making some Koji pottery?
Of course.
Okay, so I think we will have some fun this afternoon making some pottery.
Yeah, you are so excellent.
Thank you.
You put the whole book. You put the whole book in your brain, right?
想不想一下方法，或者帮你们来